Hey everyone, how you doing? So one of the disadvantages of living out in the middle of nowhere, as I do, is that sometimes your internet isn't that stable. And this morning I got up to do my trading like I normally would, and I didn't have any Wi-Fi, so I couldn't do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see what I could have won, okay? But I'll record it so you can see exactly how it works, okay? So we have an indicator. It's called straightforward Forex. Let me just turn these off a minute, make it a bit less busy for you, right? The three things I'm looking at. Here we go. Get rid of that one. Right. So this is the foundation, and then what happens is there might be other things that you want to add that you like, okay? And we've got that built into it. But the core of what we do is the three things here: the up and down zones, the wave WDN, and the WUP, wave down, wave up. And this one is something we added. It's available on TradingView. You can go and get it, called Super Trend, right? So there are four magic pairs that have a particular quirk that work well between 6 and 8 a.m. UK. So for night owls in the US, where we get people that trade it. But there's also four different pairs that work 1 till 3 UK, which is like 8 a.m. EST, 7 p.m. Central. Can't remember the other one, but anyway. So this works. Let's get rid of that because I've obviously done that a minute ago. Right. So I get to my chart, right, and this is 6 o'clock. So this is just before 6 o'clock, and what I'm looking at is three things: wave up with a blue line, sorry, an up zone with a wave up with a blue line, blue, blue, blue. For sell, red, red, red. So currently this is telling me we're looking to buy, okay? But I don't get in before 6 o'clock because I know things can change at 6. So I wait, that's 6 o'clock. And I tend to have a look and see what's happening, right? For a few minutes at least. And as I do that, I've got a down zone with a wave down, but I can't get in for a sell because this is blue. I haven't got three things matching. So I have to wait. I'm going to click ahead, right, down zone again, wave down, but that's still blue. The other thing I notice is that it's flat, and if you can't see it here, that just means price is going sideways rather than up or down, and obviously we want it to go up or down. Right, now I'm interested, right, because it's broken through the bottom of this, right? See, it's sticking out, right? So now I'm a bit more interested. And by the way, what do? I just sit and look at it? No. I add alerts, and I can't set alerts in replay mode. Found that out yesterday, right? So anyway, because that would be cheating, I guess. So I've got an up zone with a blue line, but no wave up. I've got a down zone, but that's still blue, so I can't take it. But I knew that this is more interesting now. And over here, I get a down zone with a wave down, and this is red. So now that is appealing to me. Now, this is, okay, how do I put this? Right. There are different options where you would put your kind of what's called stop loss, right? And there's different areas where you get in. I've actually overshot a candle or two here because I would look to get in, and this isn't making any percentage growth claims. This is just a tool to show you where to put your sort of stop loss and where to take profit. So I've got a down zone on this candle, okay, with a down zone with a wave down, and this is red. So I would look to get in on the candle after. So I would have got in there, and as you can see, the price went against me straight away. So what's important is where do you put your stop loss? And you've got two options, really. There are a thing called engulfing candles, right? And I learned this trick from the wider community I'm part of. And if I turn that on, and I've taken it off to keep the chart clearer for you, but you can apply these and it will actually label them up for you. So every time you get a candle that's bigger than the one before, bearish for down, bull for up, it highlights it on the chart. And even better than that, look, the last few candles where they happen on, you'll get these lines drawn. So if it's a bullish, you'll get a green line, and if it's red, you'll get a red line. And that is kind of your guidance for where to put a stop loss, right? So I'm going to say I would want to put my stop loss either on the wave down, okay, which is a bit more aggressive, right? Or you should really put it on these candles here, okay? And when they're so close together, you might as well go for the highest one because it gives you a little bit more room. And then your target is really where do you think? You know, there's something called imbalance. I think the price should go down there because of that big candle, okay? But really, it depends what you want to do. A lot of us just go for 1% to at least lock in some profit, and then there's ways you can manage the trade. So let me see what happened. It's getting close to stop loss. Is it going to do it? Oh no, okay, and then as you can see, it shot through that. Are we still going? This is right. Okay, this is something else with what we do now. We get another down zone here. There's a wave down with a down zone after it. We can get in again. Now, unfortunately, I've kind of screwed this up because I've shot forward a little bit. Okay, but again, you've got a down zone with a wave down with a red line. So you're getting on the candle after that. And where would you put your stop loss? It would be probably there on that instant. Well, you see, I'd be tempted to put it there because it's aggressive 5 pips, but really I'd put it there 9 pips. Okay. And then again, the same sort of targets, you know, I expect the price to come down to there, right? And as you can see, it has. Again, I've overshot. I'll show you on another pair because I don't want you to think I'm cheating, right? And then where are we? We're up to present day. So we've got an up zone with a wave up. Okay, this would be a long position. And if you want to, if you trade, you want to check it out yourself. You're getting on the candle after. Okay, you can put your stop loss either on the wave, okay, candle, which is what I tend to do. That one, that meant I might have got stopped out on that one, but I would have won that one. Okay, so I could have won that. We've got another down zone here, but it's so close to a potential area I want to got into that one. And these are just the little nuances. Okay, but this one here, so you're getting on the candle after that. Okay, where's minimum sort of a 1-to-1 risk to reward? But that's up to you. And you look where is the price likely to go? Now, if you think, you know, well, it hasn't gone all the way down to the bottom of this area yet, what you do is you look on a higher time frame, like the 15-minute. And I can tell you we should be on a down zone on the 15-minute. So I would probably look forward to the next sell. But because we're only after small moves doing it this way, you can do pretty well. If you're short on time, this strategy works on all time frames. Okay, it works on all time frames, right? So you're looking at this. Okay, what we got? Where's the next down zone? Down zone with a wave down. Okay. Oh, this will probably be, oh, this was Monday at 3 p.m, right? But again, it works on all time frames. Down zone with a wave down, you get in there, you wave to put your stop loss. It would be, well, again, I would tend to put it there usually, depending on time of day. So I'd be happy to put it there. It's a big stop loss at 43 pips for me. Does it do it? Well, you can see it did over what we want. If you go down to there, look, that's what you got a potential to do. I didn't take that trade, so I'm not making any income claims. And then it just consolidated there. I would say, by the way, mind you, this is only one pair. Right? There's another pair that I would trade that time of day that I teach in our group. So anyway, so that's the first one. Let's go back to the 2-minute time frame. So I'm generally done within those 2 hours in the day, and quite often done in the first hour. That one I could have been done and dusted by certainly 7:48. So Euro NZD will be very similar. Euro NZD will be the same. Well, not the same, but similar. Vertical line 6 o'clock. 6 a.m. is there. So again, I'm looking, and I've got an up zone with a wave up, but that's red. I'm looking for the 3 together. So there's nothing. I can set an alert for this. I get a down zone alert. I have to ignore it because that's still red. I get another down zone alert here. What do? So you would look and you'd go, okay, look, short position. Okay, but that's flat. That's telling me nothing's moving, right? So it's a bit more dodgy, right? However, you would get in on the candle after, and then it's where you put your stop loss. You might want to put your stop loss there. The guidance on this one would have been that candle probably there. So this one might have been a loss if you got in, because it would have just wicked you out, even if you went up to there. Okay, you'd still be in if you went up to there. I'll be honest with you, I might have lost that trade. Okay, I might have lost that one. But I got another wave down here. Okay, and I can see the price is sticking to this moving average. So the time to get in is probably more here. But that's the nuance. That's more something you learn. The next opportunity is you get a wave up zone, wave up. Okay, wait for the blue line. Okay, then there's a potential trade here as well. This one would have been, you've got to wait for this, right? So you'd get in. I wouldn't have got in. That's too far away by then, right? That's the candle that changed. I wouldn't got in. GBP AUD, 6 o'clock. Vertical line, 6 o'clock. There's 6 a.m. Okay, so 6 a.m. Right, this is flat. That tells me price is going sideways, and you can also see how small these candles are. Splat, 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 splat. Got a down zone, but got a wave down, but that's blue. Ignore. So right, that has broken out the bottom of that. You see, this is now telling me it's getting interesting. Right, doesn't mean there's a trade, but it's getting interesting. Down zone with a wave down with a red super trend, and you see that's moved. That's pointing down a little bit. That's more interesting to me. That's more interesting, right? So if I was to take this here, down zone, wave down, I'm going to say a candle after, so I get in there. Stop loss, I'm going to go with the guidance. Okay, I've got two guidances, one there and one up there. Okay, now because this has been so flat, I'm going to go with the bigger one, 20 pips. Target is minimum there, right? How do we do? Okay, hit target. Got an up zone, but I ignore it because that's red. I haven't got all three together. Okay, and then we're up to present time. Okay, so that's what is kind of available, right? But also, what do you notice? I've got a down zone with a wave down, and that's red. If you want to, this is how you stack positions. So you're getting on the candle after the wave down. You could put your stop loss on the wave down, but that's way too small. So I look for at least sort of 5 pips. If you want to do it properly, that would be your candle. Okay. So again, you've got that potential there if you want to do it. Okay. So that's that one. GBP NZD will be similar. So I won't go over it. It should be a similar sort of moving pair. But that's it. That's what I do. And as your account size grows, and we can teach you ways of doing that in the group. You know, you can very straightforwardly, you know, get used to getting in the habit of doing this and do what you want to do. So even if I lost that first trade on this might have been the only pair I would have done. So I might have been down one on that, but then up on that one. Okay. Because that's all I really need. A lot of people, they chase bigger, you know, it looks impressive when you see like these big moves, but I can tell you that sometimes you could be very much in profit, but then they come back and they close you out, right? So it's a different mentality. It's up to you whether you want to let them run, which some of our guys, our team do, as our group does, and then some people just prefer to take it. That's a personal choice. Okay, I prefer to take it because my account size is such that it's okay to do that. And again, in our group, we can help you get the bigger accounts, right? We show you what to do. Can't guarantee anything. Past results do not guarantee future profits. No income claims made and all that good stuff. But message me if you want to know more, or whoever shared this video with you. All right. See you on the other side.